Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a video on how to have a hot girl summer. Hot girl summer is not a specific summer, it is just a state of mind. So I have 9 tips, 8 tips, I can't count, on how to have a hot girl summer this year. The first tip is to just say yes. I feel like, okay, this might sound wrong. I'm not like do drugs, but like when you say yes to experiences or someone's like, come do this, and you maybe like, you're like, oh, I don't know, I feel kind of this, or I don't want to go or whatever, like say yes and go and like power through, because I feel like the times that you maybe didn't want to go to something or you felt like it wasn't gonna be fun, like those are the most fun times that you have. I feel like the nights specifically that you think are gonna be like not the most fun nights end up being like the most fun nights where it's like not expected. So my first tip is to just say yes to experiences, say yes to new things, and just say yes. Be a yes woman, yes man, yes person. Tip number 2 is we're taking care of our mental health this year and always. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp, and I've worked with BetterHelp for a long time. I've used BetterHelp. I really like their services. What they do is it's an online platform to connect you with over 15,000 licensed therapists. You know, there's a bunch of different types of therapy that you can do with them. It can be for specific things or just general therapy. It's really great because you can just do it in the comfort of your own home, online, on the phone. They have, again, lots of different ways that you can do it. Kind of takes away the awkwardness of, you know, going to therapy and, you know, actually having to seek out someone in your area, waiting in a waiting room, that whole like thing. It can just be easier and more comfortable to just do it online. So you can send messages to your counselor anytime, you can book appointments, it can be more on the fly. There are financial aids available if needed, but with this video and this coupon, betterhelp.com/Allegra Shaw, and it will be linked in the description, you do get 10% off your first month. So I will link that down below so you can check it out. And thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. And let's take care of our mental health because it's very important. Very, very, very important. Tip number 3 is to get outside. Go for a hot girl walk. If you've seen it on TikTok, I can't remember her name who coined this. Hot girl walk, you just literally just go for a walk. Get some vitamin D, just go outside, like go to a park, read in the park. I just saw some people the other day and they like didn't have a dog and they just sat in a dog park. And well, it wasn't like a dog park, it was like a park with lots of dogs, and they had like a bottle of wine and they just like were sitting there drinking with like surrounded by dogs, and I was like, that is the dream. So go for a walk, sit in a park, hang out with your friends in a park, just do something outside because we deserve it. We deserve that vitamin D. I just feel like when you are in nature and you go outside, it just like makes you feel better about everything. To go along with the first tip, tip number 4 is try something new. That is being a yes man, but also seek out new experiences. Is there like a workout class that you've never tried before? Find a friend or just go alone and try something new. Have you never eaten alone at a restaurant? Do that. Try a new book. I have Goodreads where I have all my books. I don't really understand how Goodreads works, but if you want to check out the books that I've been reading, it's on Goodreads. New recipes. Uncle sends out recipes all the time. If you're looking to try something new and fun, you don't want to like seek it out, we'll send it right to you. Just anything, like literally anything. If you've been thinking about trying something, but you've been a little nervous about it, or, you know, I don't know why you wouldn't do something, you feel too busy, like now is the time to do it and to just try something new. I was in French immersion my whole life, so I can speak French, sort of. I can speak French. But we would go to Paris all the time, so I'd be like around it and I would constantly be in my life. But obviously we haven't been to Paris in a long time, so I feel like it's not in my life anymore. So I went on Duolingo and I have been using that to keep up my French. And then while I was doing that, I started with Italian, and I've been learning Italian, so that's fun. That's something new for me. Tip number 5 is physical health. I don't know about you, but like I barely worked out last year. working out at home is just not for me. So this summer, I am definitely committed to working out more and like actually taking care of my physical health, because I feel like I'm literally starting from zero because it's been so long. But it doesn't have to be like an intense class every day. Like again, go for that walk, or just like make sure you're like moving your body every day for, you know, 15-20 minutes. And I feel like we're just gonna feel better, because it's not only gonna help our physical health, but it's also gonna help our mental health. Tip number 6 is to focus on you. Comparison is the thief of joy. And so we're just focusing on ourselves and making sure that we feel good. When you're not like focused on other people and what they're doing, your confidence is gonna grow, you're gonna be happier, and you wanna really build that relationship with yourself, because it's just gonna be an overall better experience living. By focusing on yourself, it can literally be all of these tips that we're saying in this video, but you know, making sure that you're doing what's best for you and what's best for your mental health, I think is just the whole point of this tip, is just that you're the most important person to yourself, and you need to make sure that you're okay. When you grow that relationship with yourself, like what you project outwardly is gonna just completely change. It's gonna be, you're gonna care less about what other people are doing. You're just gonna feel better. That's really it. That's really all I got. You're just gonna feel better when you really focus inward and focus on yourself. And tip number 8 is eat in season. This is a very good tip. Summertime is like the best time for fruits and vegetables. We have a little list going here. Peaches, blueberries, strawberries, what else? Tomatoes, corn. Eat the fruits. Look it up and eat the fruits and vegetables that are in season, like in your area. Shop locally, go to a farmer's market and grab some fresh produce and make a recipe that like is with all these really in season fruits and vegetables. They're gonna be so yummy, it's gonna be so fresh, and you're just gonna feel so much better when you're eating this like fresh, you know, beautiful meal that you've made for yourself. And then my tip number 9, I just wanted to add this like quick tip in, because this was all a lot of like focusing inward and like, you know, taking care of ourselves, but I also obviously understand like your outward appearance is, you know, an important part of being a person. So my tip number 9 would just be like doing something that makes you feel attractive outwardly. For me, that's like usually putting on some like self-tan. When I feel like I have like a little bit of glow, I feel just like a little healthier and just better. Or it's like, you know, painting your nails or whatever that is for you. It could like be doing your eyebrows or putting on makeup, whatever that is for you, getting your hair cut. Do a little thing that just like makes you feel refreshed and revived and takes care of your outward appearance, because that is important too. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Love you all. Peace and love. Bye.